bright yellow, it said, signed proposal. Like, there was no way I was gonna miss it.
Sign the
And I
contract.
got,
Yeah.
the attorney sent me a new letter.
Yeah. She's told me a couple times since then. It's almost done, that clock's closed.
So that guy had the money then, huh?
All right, 6 o'clock, call meeting to order. Stand in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, need a motion to approve the minutes from last meeting?
Second.
That's from Ken and Troy. All in favor? Thank you. Motion to pay the bills from last month.
Yep.
Troy? Second from Tom, it looks like. All in favor? Thank you. All right, Stu is on vacation. Jesse, town manager, you're up.
We repaired a leak on McGowan Street, we replaced 8 galvanized service lines. We'll continue working on those. Out the wastewater plant, we cleaned out Tony's auger channel. Electric, install a service at 901 East Second, new service on East State, and work through the issues over at the 8th Street substation with tubes. And we've got a buyer for the vacuum. Jay Bussey Excavating's interested.
Okay.
Probably said he'd take it, we're working through the paperwork now.
Okay, got a price already.
10,000.
Okay, I thought that's what it said, so, very good.
It's got some issues, he's aware of them all, and I'll take it.
All right.
As is, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's gonna come over, him and a guy, we're gonna run, show him everything we know.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I see all the work's kind of down on Main Street, that was doing all galvanized, right? So, is there any chance of getting community crossings money this year yet, or is it?
Looks like there's a calling, they opened up a calling in October. And I emailed Eric and Kevin Day with HWC, so he's like, trying to apply for that.
Sure. So if that's awarded, would that money be awarded yet this year,
It'll be awarded in October, but the project probably doesn't go until spring.
next year? That makes sense. Yeah, not late. Okay. All right. Questions for Jess, and then on?
Yeah, on the power outage the other day, it was on news, I get that. So if that were to happen again, the solar park, could it handle? Yeah, I'm just curious.
We get handled about a third of the county.
If they, yeah, that we didn't have that to go on that.
What'd they say, 40 houses possibly, something like that?
Yeah.
That's it. I was always curious, I never did hear.
They've got some things turned down because they're pushing too much at a time.
Troy talked to you guys about that, and said it would actually take longer to switch it over to that than what it would, what they did the other day.
Yeah, there'll be a whole lot of switching in town, and we got possibly some other people as well.
Sounds like we've got more work to do though on that.
Yeah.
Out there.
There's some confusion on what was theirs, what was ours, and what found out.
And that was a bird that caused all that issue.
Yeah.
Everybody, all kinds of stories out there, but it was a bird.
From maybe the 70s, that showed who owns what, so, back in the day.
Good.
Well, it wasn't off long, but
No, no, did good, getting it back on, I mean, our guys reacted actually before the new substation guy got there, correct?
Yeah, they were out there.
Okay. All right. other questions? Anyone? Gary?
James has satisfied all requirements for the waiver process through the academy. I'm waiting for the documentation from them showing that. After I get those, then I'll entertain the thought of the new work schedule,
Okay.
which, I mean, it's four guys, it's, you know, it's gonna be 2 on days and 2 on nights. So we'll work a 2-2-3 schedule. That's equates to an 84-hour pay period. So,
That was the 32 hours, so,
uh,
32.
well, it's a 2-week deal, so
Yeah,
it's
okay.
84 hours every 2 weeks. So, I will probably adjust mine accordingly. So,
What?
You wanna add more to yours?
I know.
6 days?
Oh, I thought you got work Friday.
Yeah.
Well, every other Friday, yes, I will.
More to come.
Yeah. I'll keep you posted, right?
I talked to Shannon Foster again. They don't wanna give up that extra vehicle they got. So he thinks, you know, if he gives it up and then one of theirs goes down, then he's out. So they're gonna, nobody else around has one, so,
Okay.
that Charger is,
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's even really safe to drive anymore. I mean, you start it, it sounds like the motor's coming out, but it's got 130,000 on it now. Once the new schedule starts, there's gonna be more wear and tear, especially on the Tahoe, because,
Can we look around for a,
yeah, I don't even know who, the problem is, I know I get somebody else's junk, is the thing about this.
Well, that's the other thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna know, unless we get it locally,
yeah.
we're not gonna know how it's been.
Well, how hard is it to get a new one again now? I mean, is it the same circus we had last time?
No, boy, I'll tell you, I would hope not, but we won't be going through, you know,
Right.
all South anymore,
Right.
so. I can check into it and see what,
I see a lot of Fords when I'm in Lafayette.
I'd say you might call Hot Sea over there.
Covington's got a whole fleet for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
they get them off of my printer.
yes,
But they did.
they got them off our one, so.
I'm gonna hate to find something.
Let's start checking, and Kristen, how can we ever pay for a new car right now? I know it's not the budget, but I guess we can look at it for next year.
Yeah. We'll look at it next year.
Okay. I think it's something we all need to look at, and start getting some figures. I mean, as long as it took last time, I mean, next year's budget will be easy. You know, it took you a year to get, so.
Yeah, call Mike, see what he
Like I said, I'm in Lafayette every day, and I see a lot of Fords up there, and talk to some guys that seem to like them. Have you talked to many guys that drive the Fords at all?
Yeah, they're just as roomy as the Tahoes. I don't really have many issues, so
Okay. You'd be happy in a Ford?
I would be happy in anything that runs and drives.
Okay. Very good. Great answer. Yeah. All right, how are we on getting the vest repaired?
Well, that was a fiasco with, as far as Armored Express went, you know that.
Correct.
I don't know if did you contact, Spivey
I don't have a number.
to see?
I don't have a phone number.
Well, I mean, she's just right, I mean, you know where she's at, right?
No.
Oh, okay. You know where Spivey's Hill's at?
Yeah.
Just south of Veedersburg, she's right on top of the hill there.
Okay.
I haven't contacted her.
If you get a chance, you might stop by, show what we have, see if you can fix it.
I don't think it would take much, I mean, it doesn't look like much, let's put it that way. That's what upsets me about Armored Express,
Yeah.
that they couldn't fix an area that, it ain't like it's the whole, you know, halfway around the carrier.
Yeah, they just get to the top of the hill after we get through the bridge and go up, and it's a long,
House on the left?
driveway. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
I don't know why it's back
she
there.
has hours available, so I don't even know how
He's
she
there a
does.
lot, pretty busy. What else you have?
That's it. That's all I got.
Questions to Karen? Kim, you are up.
Okay, finishing up the amphitheater, I, am submitting the grant request for the last piece for $60,000 for shade sails in the front of the amphitheater and turf. I'm just waiting for the quotes to come through, and once those are through, the grant's already written, and so I'll send that in, see if we get funding for that. Then moving on from there, we're going straight to the park. And I gave you some, these are still rough drafts, but they are the conceptual design that HWC designed for us at the Hub Park, with all of the feedback from the polls and from the meetings that we were in of all the things that we wanted to see. As you can tell, a lot of it is parking and sidewalks to be ADA compliant. When I talked to them on Friday, they said, those bigger parking lots don't necessarily have to go in right now. That could be something that you put in temporarily, and then this first bottom street parking could be like all that we put in for that, like say to begin with, and that would connect the rest of it. So I did also get bad news yesterday. I called and checked in with DNR to let them know where we were at on the 5-year master plan, and she told me that this year they're not giving any public funding for the LCWF, or LWCF, Land and Water Conservation Fund, for the public to compete against. So they're using all of those funds for in-house DNR projects. So none of that will be eligible for us this year, and she said they'll let me know about next year. So there's no guarantee that that will be a source of funding as well. So I looked up other resources. CDBG is one of those that we could possibly apply for some funding for the park. So I should be finished with my classes in September and licensed, so I'd be able to write a grant for that. So that's gonna be my plan B at this point.
What's a grant worth?
It depends on the specifics of what all it is. I would like to get it for, at least, I wanna go for 500,000 to get the equipment, and make sure we have all of the playground equipment and everything in, and then if whatever else we need to do, we can do in phases around that. But if we have the playground equipment and the ground cover of that part of it, we have a park, and so everything that we add on each year will just add to what we already have. So that's the higher end of the expenses, though. I mean, the park equipment is the most expensive of everything that was on here, but I feel like if we do that and we never do anything else, we would always have a park. But if we do that first, I think that we will have a park that can be used, and we can add on like the amphitheater or the pool house and things like that, and the parking that needs to be added on. And I also have a quote from Sherry Bailey about the window treatments at the train depot. She said she talked to somebody about it being so hot in there, and she said she didn't know if that would be something that we would want to do. They could put like almost like a frosted glass window treatment that reduces the heat in there, and so she gave me a quote for that. I tried to print it, it won't download correctly, but the quote was $3,124.27, and she said she has $750 in the account still, and wanted to know if that was something that you guys would want to do.
Well,
Have you been in there since the air's been fixed and everything, Kim?
It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, that was extreme, and I know you had a problem.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yes.
it's fine. I was in there last week, and it was still hot, and it was much better. It's equal in there.
Well, that's the thing, you gotta start that 3 or 4 days in advance.
Yeah.
You can't just turn it on when you get there and expect it to be.
And it needs to
I was 3 days in advance when I did it, so.
But it's been fixed since then.
But it's been fixed since then,
But we
yeah.
need to make sure it doesn't get turned down super
And it's,
low,
yeah,
because
it's
if that's
up
the
on-
case, it'll never stop.
It's up at 78, but I don't know after someone uses it over the weekend and what they turn it down to.
Yeah, that's fine, if they, turn it down to
So if
70.
it's like scout cabin, you need to check it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Well, let's hold off on spending that right now, I mean, a little bit at a time, and if we think it's fixed, it's that,
Yeah.
we'll check again. Yeah, if you're in there again, see what you think it is, I mean,
Okay,
if it's set at 78, 78 in there, say it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do.
yeah. The last time I was in there was 78, so I don't know if anybody used it this weekend.
You can put a little sign on the thermostat
Yeah.
and say, like, turn it down, or, I don't know.
Yeah.
Keep
I don't
it.
know.
Just wanna make sure people don't turn it too low, if you
Yeah.
do, it'll never stop. and
Yeah,
just
it
run.
was 54 in here that one day that I was.
Yeah, somebody said it at 54, it's never gonna get there. All it's gonna do is freeze up and get really mad. Okay. Question for Kim?
How's the Baxter building doing? See the doors were open.
I haven't heard anything, so last I knew, no one was supposed to be in
Did
there
he fix the
fixing.
stairway yet, do you know?
I don't think anything's been done.
I just wondered, I didn't stop, I saw it.
Kim and I talked about, have the dehumidifiers come in yet?
Yes,
Okay.
they have not come in yet, or they
I
have?
think we're.
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, they're in the.
They're done shop?
Okay.
Yeah. Run last
Okay.
Thursday or something.
Should be two or three big vans too come from someplace. Yeah, I don't know if they've been ordered or not, that one was the company plan. I figured out we're gonna get power to it.
Okay. Corey?
You got started on the, I guess, frac hole to get it permit. It sounded like you got started out there on this for one house that he's doing now. So I did two out there. So I think when another one comes up, then we'll better reevaluate and see where we're at on that.
And he's been approved for 3 already before you took over.
Right.
So, is that what he's working on, the second and third one?
He's working on the second one.
Okay. Isn't that correct, Jesse? He's been approved to do 3, isn't that?
I think that's, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And this
Where is it, on down west on the lane?
This was kind of right behind the other house that
That's
was
what I
put there, yeah.
West end of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was on 3.6 acres of land.
Okay, does he have his permit?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it does have the permit.
All right.
Cameron here, talking with Stu and everything, based on the information we've been provided, we don't see any reason why the permit can't be granted for it
Okay.
on the ag. I'm not sure where we're at on the sewer line.
Sounds like Cameron talked to Connie. Were you part of that conversation, Jesse?
Yes.
So, I think it's gonna be a go-to then?
It sounded like everyone's waiting on item, right? Yeah,
We're waiting on that.
yeah, that was the last Connie got. She had all your stuff that you submitted, or they have all your documents you submitted and waiting on what they say.
So you, okay.
The lawyer has all the documents, is that what you're saying?
No, everything he submitted, so once you get approved by him, we're good.
Okay.
I think she got you all the flows today, flows that come on that line.
Yeah. So I'm not getting anything from you guys saying that
Oh, we're
I
good.
can connect, that
Yeah,
there's
we're just-
capacity available. We will have to probably get together about flows for the capacity. I guess she sent that today, we'll see what, I need to look at the form. Yeah, I was just, as long as you guys are okay with that stuff.
Yeah, if you guys need to work on that between
I know.
before the next meeting, I know you said you're leaving, so we guys get that worked out. Is that possible to do? Jesse, okay?
So from my end of it, from talking with the lawyer and everything, does everybody here feel okay with the permit going through for Cameron then, and be signing Cameron? Jesse, you see any reason?
See any reason?
I mean, to be told the criteria, then that's your job, job, and you looked at that, I think it's good, I mean,
All right. That's all I have.
Cameron, do you have any questions?
No, I've got my electrical engineer going and my lift station engineer going.
Okay.
Just as long as, if that's all you're waiting for, then we'll get it, we'll move on to that.
All right. Jesse, on a totally different subject, Kim has a great idea, you might know more about it. She is gonna have Cameron talk to Mark and see if there's room back there behind to put the recycle bins. A lot of, there's a place to put them back there, if they can get them back there, it might bring them business on their ice machine too.
Go behind there, I mean, it's there.
Do you think there's any issue getting back there with the truck on the property?
No, because you guys took most of the trees, I think that was
Yeah, Ron's place is cleaned up, or Ron Lane's house, tore down.
So if it needed stone or something, is that something, we have any stone or any millings?
we might have it, we don't know why. We might have some, still.
Yeah, my question is just the trailer, the truck, and getting it turned around.
Yeah, I would think there's probably room back there. It's just a straight truck. Like a roll dumpster. What they bring in.
That'd be great. Good idea. We'll keep you around. All right, so that takes care of that. No old business, no new business. Nobody on the agenda. Time for public comments. Anybody have anything? Dave, what you got?
I don't know if it's possible or not, but when you look at the meeting through the television here, the camera's in the wrong place if you're trying to get everybody. But I'm wondering, you got two tables over there, one of them you can see that you're looking in.
Does it get all of us?
It gets you, maybe you could put that other table over here.
But does it get all the guys up there? And does it get these guys right there?
It's supposed to.
I think, is that all that's required?
There's no law, I mean, requiring that everybody has to be seen. Just has to be recorded.
Okay, that is done, I guess the only thing that we might have to do then, because we don't, I don't think we want to try to go spend a lot more money on cameras, is, Kim,
I knew it.
we'll bring you up to our newly purchased pet facility. I think that,
I think I'm fine back there.
and we can do the same thing,
I don't think there's anything that needs to change.
and we can do the same thing with the court.
Go along with that, you realize your table there has the printing on the front. If you come around and look at it now, it's not a very good impression.
Can you keep pulling on the, push it down?
The printing is not, you know, it's like this.
Yeah, these move every time someone,
Well, I can get some clamps and put on them, we can do that. All right. Anything else?
Screw it down.
The Ron Hennings building,
Pardon me?
Ron Hennings old building at 105 East Second Street.
That's barricaded off?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're in the process right now of trying to get a program put together to do some, you wanna elaborate on that, Kim, or you want Mike to, or?
Oh, yeah, Mike can. Go ahead, Mike.
Work on it, trying to get a program together we're using it for visual remediation, but basically what's gonna be is facade repair, windows and stuff like that, but it's been a couple of glitches on it right there, and I just got some information from the attorney yesterday. Hopefully we get this program going whereby we can help a business owner, do some repair, maybe, generate a little interest in it, and maybe if we got, the amount's not gonna be a lot, but it might get something muddy on the ball.
It'll be open to any business person that wants to redo for other buildings. We'll be putting in $5,000.
if he's not using the building as a
that moved up to the new building a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So I corrected, it'd be more for the end business district. It's just in that area. We're trying to upgrade that a little bit. So far, we've had some hurdles to get it done, but I think once we pass those hurdles, we should be, I'm hoping, be able to get started on some of that stuff. I know there's been 2 other businesses that have come in since we started this thing, and they did it themselves. They didn't have a lot of facade repair. But if you notice, there's 2 buildings down from that, looking pretty nice. So I think we got a hurry, a little, very small start on cleaning them downtown.
Then the only other thing I noticed, I was on Grant Street, going east towards Main Street. When you stop on Grant Street, you gotta get out into Main Street to see if anything's coming from the trees or bushes or whatever they are, blocking the view.
You guys familiar with that at all?
This is Little Short Street between South and Middle, between Main and South. It's all woods surrounded on the south side.
Whose woods is that?
I don't know.
Is that Noah's?
Founders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
might be the Foundries, actually.
Founder of the Peasant Shop.
Take a look, we need to hack some trees, we can hack some trees.
We got several to do.
Okay,
Probably founders.
okay. All right, that it? David, anything? Mike?
Yeah, I passed on talking to Jesse, it just popped up. On MasterCard, have you got information on, or kept up to grade, what they're doing, installed a new wastewater equipment up there?
As far as I know, their numbers have all been trending downwards.
Okay, but you haven't talked to anybody about how much equipment they've got installed, or whether they've got the deal closed out?
No, the last things we've seen, Connie sent it out and they had their whole plan when they're putting things into place and implementing them.
Yeah.
What are you retiring, maybe?
Well,
What are you retiring?
I don't know.
Well, I haven't heard anything on it, but I know, it's just, I know we were helping on that process, how we work right on this right now. Talk to Louis or anything else.
Haven't heard.
Anything else, Mike?
That's all I got.
Tom?
No.
Troy?
Just that I had a note saying that the fire department's website on the town won't come, it don't come up because that's no longer, so that has to do with IT. It's taking care of the, internet for our page, they gotta take it off, so that's no longer usable.
Your website doesn't work anymore?
No, because Shutterfly hasn't been on for a good while.
Is that something Chris takes care of?
Yeah, they'll have to take it off.
Okay, having work on that?
Oh, and fish fry, August 3rd,
What time does that start?
11 to 3,
It's on Sunday.
it's on Sunday.
Serving inside, okay.
Yep,
I'll get flyers out,
we're trying,
print some up and put some in.
Okay. Ken?
Well, the only comment I have is, the guy, the air conditioning tech that did the systems here for BT Rentals, he passed away last Friday at the age of 45. So, like, keep his family in prayers. So, very unexpected.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually talked to him a couple times during the install.
Yeah. Talked to him quite a bit. Nice guy.
Okay. Anybody else? One more time. Thanks everybody for coming, meeting adjourned.
Good job, David. Hey, we learned to write. Right away, right?
Hey, Jesse.
How's
You send that to the doctor.
How's it going?
I got any problems?
Yeah, I got an
Well, I just go from there to big, and I hate to do it. In my house. Small.
I probably have your color.
So which one are you at?
No, right.
Well,
My knee is just blown out.
I saw her over there this afternoon pushing and.
Well, she pushes around, trims around the tree.
I know, that's not something I know.
No, yeah.
I could probably ask you.
Almost, I was tell her to come and get my torch. She was.
Well,
Griffin.
I ordered a small,
What'd you get?
I don't follow the bad way. They're commercial grade, they're
On the edge.
well in depth.
The boys, they weren't here today. Clay did what he could.
Okay.
I just remember that. Because they were letting meetings go on for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
It was here.
Oh,
So,
After.
so they said, shut off one set of lights and then they'll stop recording.
Okay.
So that's why I shut that
all right, thank you.
off.
Casey, well, is that a steel over there?
How's he like it? I was looking at it.
Oh my gosh, you talk about a Cadillac.
Yeah, it's expensive though. Expensive.
Vicky Austin's got one too. She really likes it.
The rider.
I think it's hydraulic seats, that sound right?
Yeah, they got suspension on them.
Yeah, Brooks has that.
Oh,
Back way.
I wanted to go over and pick it up, McCartney didn't let me.
Who?
I was gonna take my cart over there and put it, load it up, bring it back, see how,
He wouldn't let it? Why?
I don't know. Guess
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna-
trust
I suppose they let me hear it when you're there.
That's right, in the garage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'll get the
So
adjustment.
yeah, it'll be in your heater.
Yeah.
Or heater.
Everything.
He won't want to keep it.
What are you running in?
Fabricate a
Huh?
stove.
What are you gonna run in?
We're gonna run lights and one.
Oh, yeah, it's under, oh, I tell you, it's something else.
15,000 probably.
I don't know, I gotta talk to Jess.
How big is it?
I wanted the 60 amp.
It's 52 or 54.
Okay. Bruce is 54, he's got,
I was pulling Romex off my fingers in my house.
It's under.
because I was going to try to put that seat on
yours.
Well,
up there.
I thought of that.
Lafayette?
Lafayette.
Bury it down over the hill.
Lafayette.
Yeah, it used to be DI now, Lafayette, yeah.
I don't know, might be just.
I got really like the little bad boys.
That kid lives out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
have a
he'll-
lot of power.
Yeah.
I need lights.
I got lights, couple outlets, and
Yeah, I don't, yeah,
Yeah, Bruce. 54, would be in our lean-to, but that's all big.
Yeah, I got
That's
a
what
lot
she
of
does.
220 in my house, so.
So, I'm going
you got 100 amp
to almost my house with it, which is
Yeah,
too big for
I
my
was gonna have it
house.
replaced with your 200 amp.
She said,
Well,
well,
I talked to two different people, and they said,
she wants me to
well,
wait.
he said, you got plenty of room.
And she doesn't
This is
like
like
mine.
an industrial, I said, I didn't know.
Big
it
push
was.
forward, it's too big.
There's a guy down at the lake, along there, has had about
He said,
a 8 or 10 horsepower riding board.
Yeah, everything.
Got a big bull for
it's
it.
not electric, except.
This one's a 20 yours.
It's gas, but.
Okay.
Hot water.
It's a little,
Hot
I got a
tub.
picture of it, I took it
Stove.
out.
Got a lot of 220.
yeah.
You pull what, okay, on that. You got everything on, comes on the same time. Water heater too?
Yeah. But